There we go. I think we are rolling. Well, my name's Orion Moore. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and explain my dashboard that I created for this week. I'm going to go and share my screen right here. And I'm going to go and click on remote desktop and start explaining it. First thing I want to start with is going to be my relationship. The first thing I did, I made a relationship between orders and markets. This made it so I was able to make my spreadsheets and my dashboard moving forward. The first thing I did was I made a map. Now right here, this is going to be the average amount spent by the customer in years 2016 to 2019. Now, I know I made the text a little bit small and right here. It's going to make a lot more sense when you look at my dashboard. You're able to, it's a lot easier to navigate in my dashboard because I made it this way. But right here shows all the highlighted versions of each country going through everywhere. The two little comments I made was, of course, the lowest average and the highest average right here. The United States had the highest average out of all the countries, which was an average of 2,897 spent by the customer. And then right here, it is Macedonia. I'm probably mispronouncing that. It had the lowest average out of all the countries with a 70 averagely spent by each customer. One thing I really like about this slide right here, I believe I call it so the worksheet is that each country you hover over, it identifies the country and the average sale or the average spent by each customer in the years 2016 2019. Now, just like the title right here, this is an average of all the years. It's not just 2016, 18, 19, 18, 19. It's all the years put together. And these are my two marks. Now I'm going to go over, this is called the map average sheet. Next one is going to be the top orders placed. Now, to make it a lot simpler, I could have had all the countries. I actually just picked the top 4 countries with the highest amount of customers that place an order in the years of 2016 or 2019. Again, it seems a little smushed. It makes a lot more sense once you look at my dashboard. But the top 4 countries, first of all, Australia, next of all, France, Mexico, United States. Starting in 2016, Australia had 0, France 0, Mexico 0, United States, they had 595. Next of all, going to 2017, Australia, they had 0 customers placed orders. So did France, so did Mexico. United States, they had 573. And then right here, is going to be 2018. Australia 0, France, they actually had 326. Mexico 0, United States, they had 637. Right here, Australia, this is where kind of all the top 4 countries, they actually count on the boards. 2019, Australia 381, France 398, Mexico 343, and last of all, United States with 693. Again, I really like being able to hover over each one and being able to see the country and the year, and of course the number of customers. Then right here, my little note, the United States, the USA had the most amount of customers that had placed orders in actually all 4 years. Next of all, this is going to be, I don't really know what to name it. I put customers slash sales just because it's a scatter plot between both. Honestly, this is my favorite worksheet that I made. I'm going to go over it with you. First of all, it's going to be each one of these dots is going to be a different country. The way it was placed was going to be separated by sales on the y-axis and number of customers on the x-axis. Now, this is the trend that I saw right here. The higher amount of customers, the higher amount of sales in each one. So if we're looking, let's go and start with Guatemala. Let's go and start with Egypt. First of all, the sales. Let's go and start with this one lower, actually. First of all, let's go and start with Bangladesh. The sales total was 78,256. The number of customers was 76. Let's go and kind of do a little more average. Brazil, they actually had 361,106 with a number of customers of 472. And then the highest one right here, the country, United States, sales 2,287,201, and they had 793 customers. Excuse me. Right here, this is where I did the filters. I hid two of them. I left the number of customers. I separated by color and country. Again, I don't know why. I'm kind of a red and green guy. Green being the highest, red being the lowest. That's kind of my theme throughout the slides. It's easier for me for me to understand. But yeah, and then you can see the trend line right here. United States not just had the highest amount of customers, but also the highest amount of sales. This is going to be my KPI table. This is going to be each market with total AC profit, AC sales, AS sales filtered by year. Now, again, just to give you a quick example what each one of those terms mean, let me go and pull this up for you. The first one, average value of each order, average amount spent by customer, and then the average profit by customer. If you look right here, this is where you can actually see each one of the categories, AC profit, AC sales, AS sales, also filtered by each market, APAC, EU, North America, LATAM, Africa, EMEA. Also too, sorted by color, red being the lowest, green being the highest. It's actually sorted not just by color, but also by amount too. Top being the highest, bottom being the lowest. My little note right here, totaling the years of 2016 to 2019, market APAC had the highest AC profit, AC sales, and AS sales. And finally, this is going to be my dashboard. Now, I thought when I first was putting it together, I thought it looked a little bit messy. I was able to actually make them kind of squish them together a little bit, so I didn't have to make all of them like this. This one you have to scroll back and forth just because it's longer. It goes over kind of it's gonna be my bar chart for this assignment. But honestly, I love my dashboard that I made right here. One thing I really like right here, again, I'm able to do the little filter. Boom. Gonna see each the orders go up with the amount of sales go up. This is going to be where my little description is. Drag the line to see the number of customers, how the number of customers affects the number of sales, the little asterisks. Right down here, my name and the date. But yeah, what I went over with everybody just now was kind of exactly pulled and put on my dashboard. USA had not just the highest amount of customers, but also the highest amount of sales. Totaling the years 2016-2019 market, APAC had the highest amount of AC profit, AC sales, and AS sales. Right here, the USA had the most amount of customers that placed orders in all 4 years. And last of all, the top two countries with the highest and the highest average and the lowest average um, of sales per customer. Right here is going to be my title, The Growth of Each Country, 2016 to 2019. I deleted the sub headers just because again I feel like they're already included in right here and I wanted more space to play with so it didn't look too messy. A little I saw in the chapters we're going on there is a thing as too much information. But yeah, I hope I covered everything perfectly in this assignment. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you. But other than that, I'm very excited to get this submitted. All right, bye-bye.